aware of that. And it looks like we are live now. Right now, my dog is freaking out and trying to get attention from me right at this moment. So it's better if she does this than just bark and howl the whole time I'm doing my set. So this is going to happen. She'll get tired eventually, but you may hear weird slurping sounds while she licks my arm.
Slurping sounds.
Slurping sounds.
That sounds professional.
Okay, well, welcome to the Flappers Antiviral Open Mic. I'm gonna pin myself. No, I can't.
Oh, I'm gonna pin you.
Spotlight me.
I'm gonna spotlight you. I'm gonna spotlight you so hard, girl.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
You are so spotlit right now.
Spotlit. So this is something I can do as an observer, but only the one with the power can spotlight and tell the people on YouTube what they're doing. So my name is Megan. It's like Megan, but selfish. This is Dina, the warrior princess. She's a 9-pound Chihuahua. She loves chicken and cheese and tap dancing. And you can follow her on Instagram at the Just letting you know. She's a big part of my life. So if you would like to be a part of my life, get used to it. Okay. So today, in What Did Megan Do Today to keep herself occupied, I took a nap. It was awesome and wonderful. Because I've been kind of like going nonstop since this whole quarantine thing began, because I have really bad anxiety and depression. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep myself busy. So I've been helping out the Flappers administrative staff with stuff from home, and they've been keeping me really busy, and I'm grateful. And by the way, you should buy dinner at Flappers because you can. If you live anywhere in the Burbank area or drivable to Burbank, please place an order at flapperscomedy.com. Click on takeout and all the info you need is there. And they've got grocery stuff too. So yesterday I picked up some flour, and today I made bread with groceries that I bought at Flappers. Flowers.
Flappers.
Flowers Comedy Club and Restaurant.
The Flappers. I can confuse YouTube for Facebook.
You can't even remember it now.
I can't even remember them both.
Guys, Amanda's been doing this every night for over 2 weeks. For like
no, this is only the 11th night.
11 nights in a row. Yes.
Going on 2 weeks.
Track. So let's all be kind. But we're having a great time. And so I decided to make bread because apparently that's like the Gen X hipster lady thing to do right now. That's why everybody's out of flour at all the grocery stores. But I was like, I tried making sourdough in the before times. So I had a sourdough starter. Mine was gluten-free though. Talk about extra hipster LA lady.
What did you make it with instead of gluten?
Coconut flour. It was a coconut flour starter. And
coconut flour?
Coconut flour
is illegal.
It's not illegal.
I don't know. It doesn't seem legal to me.
Take your turn, Amanda. It's my time now.
Just saying.
Zena's perked up about something. Anyways, yeah, so I got real flour and I was like, let's see what this is like with gluten. And oh my gosh, it's so much more fun. I mean, not only is it going to taste better, but gluten is what makes the bread things stick together. So you have to, when you are making a gluten-free one, you don't have to do any of the kneading. Oh. But with the gluten, you have to, because it like gets all the molecules to kind of break up and stick together. And it turns into like the fun, like pizza dough kind of thing, toss it around. So I had fun with gluten today. And as I was getting in there and like kneading, I just had this like instinctual like ability to knead dough. It was like my Irish peasant ancestry just like came alive. I was like, I know how to do this. I can do it. And it felt really good. It was literally like Play-Doh. It's like the Gen X version of making slime.
Except it's useful.
I almost put glitter in it just for the hell of it because I was having so much fun. No, that would be gross. That'd be really gross. But the problem with this, as opposed to slime, is now I have to wait for it to sit there for like 8 hours before I can play with it again. I have to let it rise. And I'm like, I want to play some more. But the recipe is like, don't touch it. Shut up, recipe. You're not the boss of me.
Yeah.
Kind of is. Yeah, oh my God, the stupid slurping noises. I'm going to watch this on YouTube later, and this is going to gross me out. So
The slurping noise.
yeah, she's like, that's my life. She's almost like a pug the way she does it. Ugh. Sorry, I have nothing against pugs. Maybe a little bit. Anyways, I don't know how long I've been talking. I hope Amanda's been keeping track.
Oh, we're running. We're live. I'm just, yeah, this is your set, babe.
There's only 4 of us, so maybe I can just talk for a while longer.
Yeah, go for it. I'm not waiting yet.
No,
Hey, there's 4 people watching on the YouTubes, and only one of them is me.
Oh, good. Okay, well,
Hi.
I'm not.
Oh,
one
wait,
of them.
nope. Well, I guess 2 of them were me because I just logged out from my phone.
Well,
I've got all these
anyway.
devices. I'm surrounded by devices here.
I've lost viewers. They can't see you. They're just seeing my disappointed face.
Oh.
Well, not yet. They will in a few minutes, though.
Yeah, I don't know what else I did. Oh yeah, it was like I've been like the Energizer Bunny, and then today it's like I ran out of batteries.
Right. What is it about today? Today I just kind of, yeah.
And maybe it's our impending doom in Los Angeles. That could have a lot to do with it.
Or our impending doom as a species.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like last week was New York. It's like our turn now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm a little bit down about that. Yeah, I've been trying to tell myself like stay busy, but it's like that like depression in the back of my head is like, no, girl, come on back to bed. This is our jam. This is our jam. Let's stay home. What the hell do you want, dog? Come here. Come. She wants
getting
something.
slurped.
She has everything she needs over there. I don't know why. She wants me to sit on the couch. I think that's all she wants. It's just, she's like, it's couch time. This is nap time, couch time. And I'm like, girl, every day is nap time, couch time now.
Zena, I'm sorry that we scheduled an open mic during couch time.
You can wait a half hour for couch time.
But so we have a small but mighty group tonight.
Yes. All right, let me see what we've got going on tonight. Let me get my chat window open. By the way, if you come to one of our mics, you can see the chats that can be really spicy sometimes.
Yeah, you can actually just be here in the room with us and interact and
laugh at our stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to do comedy. We just want to hear people laugh. That's why we're doing this. Desperate need to laugh. I'm not seeing a set list, but oh, there it is.
Hooray! Let's see. When am I on?
Oh, so on deck, we've got Mark Brewer. But up next, we've got, did you see it yet? Greg Gerson! Everybody put your hands together for Greg! Yay!
Bad to the bone. Da, da, da. Bad to the bone. Ooh, I'm on.
Yeah, you're on. That's you, Greg!
Yeah. Wait, I'm actually doing my set now, or am I waiting?
No, you're now. Mark's on deck.
Mark's on deck.
yes.
Well, okay. Hi, I'm Greg. We're starting now. And I was reading about how the elderly could die from catching the coronavirus. And then I realized something. I am the elderly. So for everybody who's complaining about the quarantine, just remember something. Just remember that your grandparents were called to war. You are being called to stay at home and watch Netflix. People, you can do this. Now, I have a solution for all the folks who want to know if they have the coronavirus, but they can't get tested. It's really easy. 1, you find a rich person. 2, you cough into their face. 3, wait 3 weeks for the test results. Now, the good thing about the coronavirus is that everybody is finally learning how to wash their hands correctly. I sing happy birthday twice. Next week, we're going to concentrate on turn signals. Now, I live in a retirement village, and my neighbors are all upset because their cleaning ladies are working out from their own homes. And they're sending instructions to their clients on what to do at their homes and charging them the same price. Now, it's getting harder to go to the grocery store. You know, I called ahead and I was told that a mask and gloves were enough. Well, they lied. Everybody else had their clothes on. People, hey, do you realize that we're about 3 weeks away from knowing everybody's true hair color? Then I started thinking, if the year 2000 was Y2K, is the year 2020 going to be known as Y2ply? Finally, I called a bakery today to order a cake, and I told them to write anything they wanted on it. Well, when I got home and I opened the cake box, the icing read, "Time to play America's favorite game. Am I bored or hungry?" Thank you for tuning in. I'm Greg Gerson, the big person. Good night, everybody.
All right, Greg, give it up for Greg.
Thank you.
Greg, all right. I just want to fill you all in on what was up with Xena, okay? Because I figured it out, and I just feel like everyone should know. So come with me.
Oh no, we're taking a field trip inside your house.
Okay, so she was at the bottom of her ramp, and she was barking up at the ramp. So while Greg was talking, I realized I had given her pizza crust earlier. She hadn't eaten it. This is from a Flappers Pizza, by the way. I had already given her like 2 others today, so that's why she hasn't eaten it. She loves it. It's tasty, of course. But anyway, so the pizza crust was here, and this blanket was covering her ramp, and she's scared. She doesn't think she can make it over that because she's a very tiny dog.
Yeah.
So she was mad at me. I had to move the blanket. Once I did that, everything was fine. So yeah, and she's kind of heading for it now. Come on. Oh.
Yeah, I have a friend who used to give his dog the pizza crust, and he called them pizza bones.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pizza bones.
So everything's okay now. I just want to make sure you guys knew. Okay.
I'm so glad that
Thanks
Xena
for the
is okay.
update.
I know we were all on the edge of our seats, right? Okay.
So on the edge of our seats.
What now? All right, I've got to go figure this out. So on deck, we have maybe Joshua Snyder. If he's here, shut up. He's usually a quiet dog, I swear. But maybe Joshua Snyder is on deck. But right now, let's give it up for Mark Brewer. Yay!
Yay, Mark!
Ooh, what's up, guys? What's up?
Woo!
Greg, Megan, Amanda, Xena. That's like more followers than I have. The dog probably has more followers than me, but that's okay. What's up, guys? How we doing? It's Tuesday night. We're still out here open micing on the interwebs. It's crazy. I don't know if these jokes are fully fleshed out like Greg's were, but we're gonna give these a shot because I got nothing to do all day and I need to do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So first thought I had is who at the CDC decided 6 feet? Like, is there some the group of people designed to test these things, and if so, what does that group look like? Do they recruit volunteers? Do they measure spit? Like, why not 5 feet? I've been so acutely paying attention to that 6 feet now. I feel like 2 cart lengths isn't enough, you know, like people in drive-throughs need to have their cars like just on another block so we can all just feel a little better about that. I work at a school, and my school is distant learning right now. And I like that a lot, actually, because for 2 reasons. Parents have to actually spend time with their kids full time.
Yeah.
And they get to see how stupid the child they created is. Your kid's having a tantrum because he has to do English. Like, that's what he does every day. Get in line. I don't have a lot of sympathy for these parents at all, actually. And then let's see what else. Yeah, that was it. I'm really glad the government though found $2 trillion to stimulate the economy, you know, because I was almost going to start worrying about my health, you know, and then the $1,200 is going to make it a lot better. I've been doing a lot of, I don't know if you guys like in your free time have been doing a lot of like self-improvement apps. Like some people are learning a language, some people are, you know, reading more, whatever. I'm doing like Duolingo. But it's kind of hard to do Duolingo when like the Italian language might not be useful anymore. You know, it's hard to find the motivation to get.
Oh, dude.
Low blow. Too soon. Oh wow. But I follow a lot of comics on online, and it's funny how comics are now starting to put all of their content online, because those are the same comics you would go to open mics and be like, I would never put my content online. It just cheapens the value. Ooh, this is a non-coronavirus joke. This is a good one. So I was reading headlines today. So the Navy actually refused to let Tom Cruise fly the F-18 Super Hornet during Top Gun 2 filming. Who knew Scientology couldn't get you everything in the world, right?
They're probably monitoring this broadcast.
I like that.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. So the board that owns Papa John's, the pizza company, wants to get Shaq off of the board because he missed too many board meetings. How bad does your franchise have to be where you're like, maybe we'll bring the racists back, you know, at least he showed up on time. Let's see. There's a lot of articles now about baby boomers who are set to retire and getting ready to retire, and that they're not going to have enough money because of, you know, financial impacts and what have yous. And there's this article I read where the title was "Avoid California When Retiring." I don't know about you, but like if you can't afford to retire in the state where you're stuck, then I don't know. What can you do at that point? You can't do a whole lot. That one's a work in progress. It's not a home run. Let's see. They removed Alex Villanueva from the head of emergency operations. He's the LA County sheriff, if anybody didn't know. Also, how bad do you have to be at your job during a global pandemic? They're just like, you know what, man, we'll figure it out without you. Like we'll take it from here. Megan actually made me think of this. I did read an article this morning. Sourdough supplies have risen 15% globally because people are making all this bread with all their free time on their hands. Oh. And I'm just curious as to what's going to happen if they lose access to something important like their healthcare. That was it. Thank you.
Right.
Good job. Nice set.
Thank you, Greg.
You guys, Zena is back on the table. She had the zoomies. I think that was it. I don't know if anyone here has that, but sometimes they just get these bee in their bonnet and they got to run around. And she wanted me to run around with her. So I was listening, Mark, but I was also wrestling with a tiny dog. And
you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna follow her on Instagram right
now.
now.
She's got the pizza crust now. She doesn't know where to put it, so it's a conundrum. I gotta get her.
Put it on you.
Nibble it. Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
So Joshua Snyder's getting bumped.
Yeah. He could be here in 10 minutes or not.
Be on deck. I don't know.
I know. Who knows? It's a mystery.
Okay, so right now that means we've got my lovely co-host, Miss Amanda Cohen.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. There's a crowd here. Just in case you're wondering, there's a whole crowd of people in my imagination. All right. You know, we actually have somebody watching on the YouTubes. Give it up for Scott Jones and USA fan. I don't know. Do you guys know these guys? Because they're apparently our biggest fans right now, and we love them. And thank you for watching. And
Thank you for watching.
this is
Thank
the
you.
place we are every night. So definitely tell your friends to join us. In the meantime, hi, I'm Amanda Cohen, and I'm I guess I'm doing a set right now. It's so hard to tell. You know, it's like when there's a stage, you know, you walk up and then you're on the stage and you do your thing. And here it's just click, I'm on stage. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. So we're all kind of adjusting to doing comedy in a weird new world, not a brave new world. We're not brave. We're just weird. And Hunter S. Thompson had a saying, when the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. And I think that we're pretty professionally weird at this
Yeah,
point.
I think so.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of cleaning. I did that thing where I got some supplies, formerly known as groceries. Anything that had to go in the fridge, I wiped it down and put in the fridge. But all the rest of my groceries, I'm quarantining. I'm not going to touch them for 3 days. I'm going to sit there. I'm also quarantining my dishes.
I was too.
You know, just in case, you know, they could still be infected from me using them, and so they should sit in the sink for 3 days. I think that's what the CDC suggests. They told us that we're all supposed to be writing. Everyone who's like all the writers and everything, you got to be right. Mark is falling over laughing because yeah, we're all supposed to be writing. You know, we're all supposed to be creative, working on our scripts and working on our stuff. I got news for you. If you are writing a script where more than 2 people from different households are in the same room, that's a period piece now. That's from the before time.
Yeah.
It doesn't apply anymore. So if somebody's out there writing what they think is like the greatest love story, meanwhile, in reality, it's going to be 10 years before anybody touches anybody else ever. because we now we know. And I think it was it the CDC or the WHO? One of the others suggested you should check the news no more than once a day.
Yeah.
Personally, that's impossible because it changes every 5 minutes. I think that's why they say to check it once a day, so you're not overwhelmed with random and conflicting information. But I read an article today that basically, let me sum it up. The article basically said, in about 1,200 words. That's the TLDR. That article. It was yeah, I know. So I'll tell you this. Josh has joined us. Awesome. Josh, you're on deck. Surprise. And yeah, Josh has been watching this with us, and he says that watching all these little faces on the screen reminds he says it makes him horny. I think that's because it reminds him of Pornhub. So we're all just options to him right now. Every square is a different direction he could go.
Jokes.
So a friend of mine told me that one of her ex-boyfriend died.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, on one hand, I kind of want to feel bad for her. You know, it was a loss and everything, but since that boyfriend, she had another boyfriend and then another one that she ended up marrying. And she's been with him for 10 years now. Meanwhile, I, in that same amount of time, have been single.
I hear you.
It's hard for me to muster a lot of sympathy for someone losing one of the loves of her life. When I'm just like 0 for 0, I guess. I guess if you don't try, it doesn't count. There's no batting average if you're not at bat.
No.
I'm not even in the stadium. Oh gosh, this is so weird. The response from 3 people is not quite the same as what we used to get in the clubs. I'll tell you. This is for the folks watching on the YouTubes, this is kind of like a writing workshop for us. It's not exactly an open mic. It's not exactly a show, but we're still having fun. I mean, even if this weren't a show, I just like seeing human faces.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all your faces with your noses and eyes, and you look just like people. I almost believe you exist. I'm starting to doubt whether I exist, honestly.
All right, Amanda.
Yeah. I'm wearing my fish shirt. Does everyone like the fish shirt?
Oh yeah, very
I
nice.
decided to go fish tonight. I'm waiting for them to discover that salt water cures corona. And just so everyone will just run into the ocean, because that's where I like to be. I want to be under the water. I like underwater. The surface, I have no use for the surface. It's just it's full of disgusting things like garbage and surfers. So yeah.
All right.
I think that's enough blithering for now. I'm going to turn this back over to our lovely and talented host, the lovely and talented Megan Kelleher. Woo!
All right, back on Spotlight. I have a very important update for you. Okay, so Xena is now, I think, trying to make me jealous of her time with the pizza crust. She keeps nipping at it and running away and nipping at it. Like she's trying to make it seem like the most exciting thing in the world. And I'm like, no, it's not. This open mic is the most exciting thing in the world.
The most exciting thing in the world,
Anyways.
for sure.
I know you all were on the edge of your seats wondering what happened to her, but she's okay, but she's trying to make me jealous.
Oh, hey, we got Nick Martucci tuned in. Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Hey, Nick.
We got a little family going on. We have 4 people watching, or 3 or 4 or something on the YouTube. So that is awesome.
All right, we are finally to our headliner.
Yep.
I'm so excited. And you know what, guys? If you wanted to watch this live in Zoom with us and be in on our little jokes and be able to go to gallery view and see what the hell Xena's doing at any moment, you are welcome to get a ticket at flapperscomedy.com/calendar. I'm getting it. Okay, I got this. All right, so please do that. And we will, we are always serving food and all that stuff that we mentioned that already. And the pizza crusts are delicious despite Xena playing with hers. They are wonderful.
I always eat the crust.
Fresh
Have it
pizzas. I'm just trying to have less bread, you know, so I give it to the dog, and that's just our 3rd one today because I ate 3 pieces of pizzas. Okay. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, virtual or real, for our headliner, Mr. Josh Snyder. Yay!
Yeah.
That's
That's where we're at. That's where we're at. So I hear that number 1, there's a shortage on condoms. Number 2, there's a virus going around. And number 3, we're all trapped in our homes. I feel like, knowing how God works, this is when somehow I will meet my one true love.
Good job.
That's what'll happen. I don't know how it'll be, but it'll just be like, because I really do think I'm the center of the universe. And I just, and you know, I know I'm the center of the universe, especially when I'm watching this on speaker view.
True that.
Yeah. So so that's my theory. That's what I think is going to happen. I have now eaten at 7-Eleven on the 3rd day in the row. So I think by the time the virus gets to me, it's going to go, oh, we don't need to add anything to this. We don't. Sorry, we're gluten free. I don't know if the virus speaks in. I don't know why I had the virus speaking in the royal we, like it's the Borg.
Kinda is.
Yeah, it kind of is. So yeah, I've been eating there. I did have a donut today. And I thought to myself, should I be eating this in the middle of this crisis? I should probably be eating healthy and just having apples and emergency. That's not going to do shit. That's not. Yeah, I don't know. My second day totally working from home, and I'm going batshit crazy. I can't take these. I can't take these goddamn Zoom meetings. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, damn it, I can relate.
If I have to look at one more set of 10 fucking faces, I swear to God. And I can feel the radiation of the phone on my face. We're going to be dead of that in 10 years, probably.
We should make it that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should make it that long indeed. So that's, so there's that. That's happening. Trying not to go nuts. And then the other fucking thing that happened today. So I don't know why, but there's certain that, like, I have Wi-Fi that comes with the apartment, and certain websites don't work on it. So I realized that if I turn my phone into a hotspot, the websites will work on my computer if I connect my computer to the phone Wi-Fi on the hotspot. But then intermittently, the hotspot was dropping today. I noticed it was dropping around the time that the guy was coming around with the leaf blower. So then I thought, is it the fucking leaf blower? Is that what the fuck it is? So I'm sitting there trying to troubleshoot a Wi-Fi hotspot to get to one. I've got one laptop that's on my bed, which is also the floor, and the phone is plugged into the laptop. There's cords going everywhere. I feel like I look like I'm a guy who's running surveillance on the apartment next door, who's from the FBI or something. And I can't take it. I just can't take it. It's too much. I should be meditating. I should wake up meditating in the morning. And here's my joke writing process this morning. I just wrote Stream of Consciousness 3 pages, and it ended with me going, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. No punchline there. That's what I wrote. Did that get too dark for the room? All right.
No,
Too dark for the Zoom room.
We've all been
I can
talking
relate.
I've got 2 iPads, a laptop, and a cell phone, and I want to kill all of them. I do. I'm so fucking tired of this. And this is only day 2 for me. This is only day 2. And they say I have to do this until April 30th. And I think April 30th is going to come along and they're going to go, make it May 15th.
June 1st.
Yeah, June 1st. Thanks, Greg. That right there is
If it's good enough for Disneyland, it's good enough for Josh.
that right there. Cosmically, again, I feel like God, is God just like, did he go to a higher level of Sims? Is that what this is? Is that is it does he like, no, let's do expert mode. Let's make this really fun.
NPCs now.
Yeah. All right, that's all. Thank you very much, guys.
Good job.
Right.
Yay.
Yeah, so today was everybody's nap day. Today was just day. Let's all just.
I did something good today.
What did you do that was good today?
I accomplished more today before 9 a.m. than I have for weeks. Today, I went out and donated blood.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
I used to do that on the regular basis. Like from 9/11 until I moved here, I gave every 2 months. I was, and they keep track. I was up to 9 gallons
Wow.
Ooh.
And so today was the first time in a long time. And you guys, I get it. Can I put in a plug here?
Yeah.
Children's Hospital, if you donate there, dude, free valet parking when you donate blood.
All right. But then someone else is touching your car.
Well, they're all wearing gloves and masks, and
Okay,
I'm wearing
okay.
gloves and masks.
On that
and-
note, give where you can, help where you can, because it makes us feel better when we're helping other people. Okay.
Oh, and one more news alert for Josh. June 1st
Yeah.
is on a Monday.
Guys,
Oh,
I wanted to leave on a high note, Greg.
On Monday.
I really wanted to leave on a high note. You ruined it. Okay. All right. Let's disconnect from YouTube. And on the high note of donating blood.